like to think of pound cake as your classically just perfect cake. Like the most naturally beautiful woman. No makeup, just natural, but so elegant and beautiful. We are making pound cake. Just your regular, old, boring pound cake. Now what can really go wrong? My ingredients are so basic. You have flour, sugar, butter, milk, eggs, some vanilla, a little almond extract, and that's it. You can't go wrong, right? A really good pound cake stands on its own. It doesn't need a simple syrup to make it moister or sweeter or give it more flavor. It doesn't need a frosting, a glaze. It's just a deliciously solid cake. With a delicious hot cup of tea or coffee, you're good to go. So because I haven't made just a regular good old-fashioned pound cake for a long time, and I don't really have a recipe that I like cling to, I went on YouTube. That's where everyone needs to be going for their recipes, especially the fancy Cakery. Come on. I give the best recipes. I went and I looked for pound cake. I will link the video and the channel in the description box below and above if it shows up somewhere. What I liked about this video is she's just a regular baker, home baker, baking herself a good pound cake that she has baked several times. This was not her first rodeo with this pound cake. That's number one. She wasn't trying anything that she hasn't done before probably 100 times. I had confidence that she was not going to lead me astray. She showed you step by step. If she made a mistake in her ingredients, she corrected herself because she wanted to make sure you knew exactly what she was doing. And it's so simple. Like, you can't get more simple than this. But also we're dealing with pound cake. You're not going to cover up stuff. Like, if it don't come out, the whole thing is done. You're not gonna be putting simple syrup and flavoring it and making it moist. You're not gonna be putting a frosting on it to detract the fact that the cake is not that good. You just got a pound cake. So if it doesn't come out good and it can't stand on its own, you messed up and you don't have a good pound cake. I have a few concerns with this recipe. There's almost just as much sugar as there is flour. That's a little concerning. Number two, there's no baking soda, no baking powder, no leavening agents. Concerning. 3, she baked it for 100. She baked it for an hour and 10-15 minutes. Kind of long for one cake. But like I said, this ain't mama's first rodeo. She's been doing this. She knew what she was doing. She wasn't even looking at a recipe. She knew this out of her head, and I'm gonna do it because I believe this is gonna be good. I believe this is gonna be a staple. So let's get our pound cake on. She used a big bundt pan, and I don't think mine is as big as hers, but I'm using this bundt pan. I never use Pam spray or any spray. I always grease in flour. Regular Crisco grease, getting all the nooks and crannies, and flour. This is what I do, tried and true. I have used the goop that people make with the oil, the flour, and the Crisco, and you could keep a container of it and use it with a brush. But I don't make cakes at that scale where I'm really gonna use all of the goop. This is just what I do. I've always been doing it, and none of my cakes stick. So if your cake sticks in your pan, you are finished. I mean, all that work and those ingredients for nothing, and butter and eggs are so expensive. No, I'm greasing and I'm flouring. I'm gonna make sure that comes out. I've preheated my oven to 350, but when I put it in the oven, I'm gonna cut it down to 325. When you open the oven door, a lot of the heat escapes. I always do it a little at 350, and then if I cut it down to 325, when I put the cake in, then it's fine. I'm excited for this because a good pound cake is just so absolutely delicious. I'm just hoping that this is my pound cake recipe that I'll keep, and it'll be my staple. So let's see. So if I miss any ingredients, or you think that you missed any ingredients, look down below. I will link it in the description box, but it's just easy. 4 cups of flour, 3 cups of sugar, 6 whole eggs, 3 1/4 cup of 2% milk. She used 2% milk, so I'm using 2% milk. I did put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds just to get the coldness off of it. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1 teaspoon of almond extract. And I put it in the milk. I put it in the milk already. 4 sticks of butter, and that's it.
whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Can't twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh.
Now that everything's in, I'm gonna give my bowl a really good scrape down. And normally I don't mix it too much after I put the flour, because you know you don't want it to be tough. But I'm following Mama, and I hope she forgives me if she's offended by me calling her Mama, but I'm sorry. Mama said put it on 4 and just let it go. So I'm gonna put it on 4 and I'm gonna let it go. Okay? I'm following directions and listening to my elders. I mean, she might be my elder. Don't let this gray hair fool you. I'm not that old. Anyway, I'm gonna listen to Mama, and I'm putting it on 4 and I'm letting it go. And then I'm gonna put it in my pan and I'm gonna bake it and just hope that my classic, beautiful, classy, simple, sexy, simple, sexy pound cake. That's what I'm gonna call this. My simple, sexy pound cake. Just naturally beautiful and delicious. So we'll see. See how this works out. Don't listen to half of what I say, okay? I don't know what I should be saying sometimes. No, I want to put it in like this, but I just think it's too much. So I'm gonna take some out. Because like I said, her pan was way bigger than mine. This was 1 hour and 12 minutes. The skewer is coming out Beautiful, clean. And it smells so delicious. So we're gonna let this cool. And then we'll turn it out and see what we got. Okay, here we have our beautiful pound cake. And now it's time to cut in and see what we got. See how soft it is? The outside is crunchy, but the inside is soft and just delicious. That was a good recipe.